Hey, it's me, Bat Pastor. I wanted to give you a quick review of the movie Batman v Superman, The Dawn of Justice, which of course I had to go see. It took me a little longer than I wanted to because I was waiting for other members of the Justice League who were not quite ready to go see it yet, and it just about killed me. But I've seen it now, and I had a few thoughts. First of all, it was a great movie. Now, if you didn't think it was a great movie, don't shut this off. Just listen to the whole thing and then subscribe and like it anyway. But listen, I think people missed the point of the movie. Most of the people who thought that the movie wasn't good said that it took too long to get to the fight. It took too long to get to the battle. The beginning was too slow. But I think they missed the point. You see, the movie wasn't about the physical fight. It wasn't about the fisticuffs. It was a battle of philosophy. It was a battle of what is good and what is bad, and what lines can you cross in order to try to stop evil before you become evil yourself. And that was woven through the entire movie, and that's a very Christian theme. Now, there were multiple Christian themes inside this movie, like the idea of false gods, or there were some crosses that showed up in the Rebel, but the truth is that the bigger theme was the idea of doing good. You see, the real battle in the movie wasn't really between Batman and Superman. It was between Batman and Superman and Superman. They had inner turmoil. We saw a Batman very influenced by Frank Miller. Frank Miller, a great comic book man. Anyway, I got distracted. We had a Batman very influenced by Frank Miller, older, bitter, had seen too much evil, and now he had started to cross a line. He had started going further to stop evil without being good himself, and that caused discouragement. So Batman had to start thinking about whether what he was doing was really for the right motives and for the right reasons. Now, Superman also had an inner trial, and that was this. Even though he was doing good, he said, is it worth it? Is it worth the pain? Is it worth the persecution? Is it worth the suffering to do what's good? Both of them had this inner conflict of what is good and whether it was worth doing good. If there was a theme for the entire movie that you could put into scripture, I would say it was Galatians 6 verse 9, which was this: so let's not get tired of doing what's good. At just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up. And that was the theme of this movie for Bruce Wayne and for Clark Kent. Don't give up. Keep doing good. And that can be your theme as well. Now, they may not have seen the harvest of good in this movie, but they're probably going to see it in the next movie. And sometimes that's true in our lives as well. We may not see the harvest of good when we're struggling, but know that it's coming. But here's the real thing. The movie perfectly set up the Justice League. And I can't wait for the Justice League movie. It really was the dawn of justice. But really, the dawn of justice doesn't come from a movie. It comes from Scripture. If you want to see the real dawn of justice, you want to check out Psalm 37, 5 and 6, that says, commit everything you do to the Lord. Trust Him, and He will help you. He will make your innocence radiate like the dawn. Your innocence radiate like the dawn, and the justice of your cause will shine like the noonday sun. The justice. So the dawn of justice is the innocence and the justice within your cause that God will put into you when you trust in Him. You can be the dawn of justice. You can be the catalyst for change if you commit your works to God and let Him bring a dawn of justice to this world through you. This has been a review of Batman v Superman. I'm Pat Pastor. I wanted to take a couple minutes to give you a quick review of the movie. Batman. What's the name of the movie? Let's try again. Please subscribe and like this video, and then tell me in the comments below what you thought the Christian themes were in this movie. Notice I said please. I could make you do it, but that would be wrong. I'm Pat Pastor.